Welcome to Artist Corner. My name is Dana Barnes. I'm the president of the Greater Fall River Art Association. Today I have with me one of our artists in residence, Miss April Canuel. Welcome, April.
Thank you.
April also sits on our board of governors. She is the chairman of the events and fundraising group, and she's done a phenomenal job at raising money and helping us get our name out there in the public. She's also one of our teachers. She teaches the group we fondly call the Littles. They're the youngest artists, and they love her. Let me just say this, her students love Miss April. When Miss April isn't there, her students are very unhappy. So I just want to say welcome, April.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you. So tell me a little bit about your artistic journey.
Well, I've been drawing and interested in art ever since I was little. It's something I just grew up doing. My parents loved to draw. My dad did a little bit of painting himself. So it's something it's been a journey ever since I was little to learn and experience more and just build it.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. I know that you are a mixed media artist.
Yes.
Talk to me about your tranquility trees, though. Those are some of my favorite pieces that you do.
Yes. I don't know where it started with that. It's just the colors. I do just a tree, simple, just bark, branches, usually never any leaves. I don't know why. It's just something, it fascinates me even outside in the real world. And I'm very interested in the blues, the pinks, and the purples. So I incorporate that a lot into my work. And I think a tree is just, it symbolizes everything. You know, the branches is all those different roads we take in our life, and it's just grew interesting to me. Everyone is different. So for every person, every tree is different.
Every path is different.
Exactly. Everything is different.
Awesome. So you've been an artist in residence at the association for a couple years now. You're
Yes.
working on year number 2. I know that you're going into a brand new studio.
I am very
and
excited about that.
I know you're excited about that. So talk to me about that. What's it like being an artist in residence?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. It's something ever since I became a part of the organization, it's just made me grow every day. It's been able to give me that opportunity to meet new people, meet new ways that art can incorporate into my own. Everybody has so many different talents, and they work the art in so many different ways. It's fascinating. So it's made me as a person grow as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. I know we have a lot of interesting people at the
Oh, yes.
association. All of us do a whole lot of different things. So why, where do you see your art going? Where do you want to grow your art? Let me put it that way. Where do you want to go as an artist? What's your goal?
I want to learn more. I want to learn as much as I can about many different forms of art. And that's just for my own knowledge, just because I want to. The more you learn, I think the more we grow. But in the end, I like to increase my education in art. I'm definitely interested in maybe taking some classes. I love the teaching aspect of art. I love having the kids to teach, and they're just so fascinated with everything you do and everything you can show them. And I love that. I love to see the smiles on their face every time they make something and they see, you know, the finished piece. So I definitely would love to stay into teaching and to further my education so I can further theirs.
Excellent. I know that you have just been offered an opportunity with the Deaconess Homes.
Yes.
To become their art teacher. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Oh, I'm excited about that. It'll be teaching a couple of classes. One of them are actually going to be with middle school age children.
Nice.
The other one will be with teenagers, high school age. So it's going to be a little bit different for me. I'm used to working with the littles, like you said. But already just looking into things that, you know, for the curriculum and things I can do with them, it's already becoming interested. So I'm very excited for that new part of the journey.
Excellent. Excellent. And I know, as I said, I know your students really do love you, and I know that they enjoy all of the things that you teach them. I think for us at the association, we are so happy to have teachers who are willing to teach a wide variety of subjects, you know, not just one thing,
Yes.
but to help kids find their own paths, because
Yeah, because they're all different.
Absolutely.
They know going into our class, even though they're so young. You know, I teach the 6 to 9 year olds, and just going into class, they know what they want to do. If I say we're going to paint today, or we're going to work with clay, anything that they've already have that image already like in their head, ready to go, and it's amazing. And I can tell them, this is the assignment, I'd like to do this, and they'll do it, but they all have a different way of getting it done. And it's just beautiful to see.
Excellent, excellent. I know that that class especially has grown tremendously over the past couple weeks, and I'm just so grateful that the kids just want to keep coming back, and they do. They just want to keep coming back, see what's on the plate next. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? So tell me how. I know you also incorporate some natural elements in your work.
Yes.
Tell me about your conversation with nature, and how does that influence you?
Well, I've always loved nature, everything about it. It's just I feel grounded when I'm with nature, whether it's the beach, taking a hike through the woods. So I like to incorporate nature into a lot of the work that I do, whether it be leaves or stones. I like to do a lot of work also on beach stones.
Yep.
And I'm fascinated with the Santorini now.
Talk to me about that.
Oh, it's beautiful. The Santorini stone is from Greece, and it's a pure white stone. It just sparkles when you look at it. It's beautiful to work on, and if you can paint an image on that stone, it just enhances its beauty. And I love working with it. It's very easy to work on. If you mess up, it's easy to fix also. So I like that. I do a lot of blackouts sometimes. I think things are perfect, and then, we have that artist side. We're like, nope, it's not perfect. Somebody will tell you it is, but I don't agree with it. So it whites out, and I kind of start over again. So that stone's something that's easy to do with that. But I like to draw and paint nature that I see through my own eyes, though.
Okay.
I don't do trees with a lot of natural colors, with the browns and the greens for the leaves or the autumn colors. I focus on a lot of colors that I guess you could say most people would say are not natural in the real world, but it's what I see through my eyes. It's those colors that I think make me feel tranquil. And that's why I express it through my eyes when I do the work.
Fabulous. Talk to me about your chakra stones. I am honored to have a set of your chakra stones.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Talk to me about those. And I know that for most people who understand the different chakras of the body and how to realign your chakras. Talk to me about how that works for you with the stones, because I'm like I said, I'm honored to have a set of your stones that are very much a part of my spiritual practice.
Thank you.
And I just wondered, how did you start doing those, and how do you infuse them with the energy that you do?
Well, with the chakra stones, it's usually simple beach stones that I'll get. And I do the chakra symbols on each one symbol per stone. And I'm so happy when I do them. I'm a very spiritual person, and I put a lot of that into my work, I think, sometimes. And definitely the chakra stones is one of the things that energy goes into. So when I'm sitting there, I make sure it's a time where I'm peaceful. The music's quiet in the background, something that makes me happy. And I just sit there and I put that energy into painting on that stone. And they come out beautiful once you resin them. Oh, it's just something, I see a lot of people find a lot of peace in some different stonework that I've done. The serenity trees, the tranquility trees, the chakra stones. I've actually did a few stones with the Om symbols. It's just the energy, I guess, you put into it. People can feel that vibration. When they see it, they look at it and say, oh, if they want to buy it or you gift it, they see that as not only a piece of art, but something that has you within it. It has your energy. I like to spread the happy energy. I'm an empath, so if I'm around people, I suck up their energy, so I'd like the energy to be positive.
There you go. There you go. So where do you see your art in the next, say, 5 years? Let's start with 5. Where would you like your art to go to?
To be honest, it's such an open path right now that I have so many directions I want to go in. But I definitely want to progress different mediums, different ways to do things, watercolors, maybe even dabble with oils. It's to experience all those things and learn some knowledge of them. You'll be able to put that into other pieces of work. It may be something I'm interested in, maybe something I give up on and I stick to the acrylics, I don't know. But it's something I'd like to do. And bringing that to be able to teach other people also. And not only kids, I'd love to teach some adult classes also. And there's a lot of people out there I know that they look at a piece of work, whether it be painting or drawing, and they get so scared.
Right.
Like, oh, I can't do that. I can't draw like that. How do you do that? You can. Anything you do is a piece of artwork. You just have to express how you feel on a canvas or a stone or whatever you're working on. It'll be art.
Excellent. I know that upcoming we have some at the Art Association. One of the things that I know that you also are passionate about is you do an amazing job at the events and the fundraising for the organization.
Well, thank you.
So I know that we have a wonderful upcoming event in April.
Yes.
Talk to me about this wonderful. Talk to me about this wonderful thing that I think I spent my lifetime living.
Oh, well, it definitely is going to be fun. On April 21st, we're going to have an 80s fundraiser dance party. So, you know, everybody that can come out, I hope to see many faces from the community. I've been getting the word out there to everybody, and hopefully they'll stop in. It's a time to reminisce, bring back some of those memories from then. Things we listened to, you know, those big hair days.
Got my hair cut at the wrong time for that.
But we're gonna have some fun things going on.
Excellent.
Have some raffles. We're looking into doing a 50-50 raffle. Of course, I love to incorporate my gift baskets that I do. So that'll definitely be something there you'll be able to buy tickets for, and we'll raffle off.
Excellent. Excellent.
And of course, you can't get away from the wonderful 80s music.
Nope.
You know, whether it be the soft rock or the big hair rock and roll, and it was a good time, I think.
Oh, it was a good time. It was a good time. I think I was running around in a business suit with a Peter Pan collar and my sneakers and my 4-inch heels, running around working in Boston in the 80s. I'm definitely a child of the 80s. I can't wait.
Yeah, me either. It's very exciting. I know my mom has the pictures to prove of my style then. You know, the couple of inches of hair around the face. And I'm sure she'd love to go and show everybody those pictures.
Oh, awesome. I think maybe we should have a picture contest. I don't have any, so we can have a picture contest.
No, that's not fair. I have pictures. But that would be kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I know that education you've talked about is very important to you.
Yes.
And I know that you teach the littles, and I know that you've got some real important work coming up with the Deaconess Home and things like that. Tell me about why is it that you enjoy teaching so much? What is it that sort of has rocked your world coming to teach? Because your students love you, so you're doing something that they absolutely love and want to hang out with you. So talk to me about that.
Well, growing up, I enjoyed school. I wasn't one of the ones that really wanted to stay in bed and not get up. I liked going to school. I liked learning. I've always loved to learn new things. And there's been a few teachers over time that, you know, really inspired me about the subjects they taught and how they taught it made me feel comfortable learning it. And those were the classes that I aced, is the teachers that just put all their energy into it. So I know I took that moving forward growing up. And like I said, it's seeing the faces. I love to see somebody happy and achieve a goal when they do something. And with art, it's really easy. You don't think you're gonna have this wonderful, amazing piece sometimes, and you surprise yourself. And these kids, they have some talent. They really, really do. As young, I mean, I have a 6-year-old in class right now, and she's amazing. The stuff that I see her do on her own without me even mentioning what to do is just, it's great to see. It makes me feel very rewarded to be able to do it.
Excellent. And I assume that you're teaching as I said, you've taught all the mediums and things like that.
Yes.
What do you think? What are some of the things that they really like to do? Are they into the painting, or are they just really, I want to try it all and experience it all, or what?
They really do show that they want to learn everything. Everything is good for them. The painting, many of them have a fascination with sculpturing.
Really?
Yes, and it wasn't something that I was expecting. I notice every time I say clay, they're ready to do it.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, and it wasn't, I mean, I've done a few things, you know, growing up in school and all that. We're working with clay and stuff, sculpturing, but it was never nothing that I was fascinated with. I enjoyed it all. But they seem very fascinated right now at that age group with sculptures.
Oh, well, that's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I noticed that even the kids when you were teaching the older kids, they all seem to want to do something with their hands. They wanted to be very much a building kind of a situation. I want to build with the clay. I want to make my dragons, or I want to do, you know, somebody's building a house out of blocks. It's almost like, you know, we're creating a bunch of architects. The future architects of the world are at the Greater Fall River Art Association. Awesome, awesome. So, where do you want to go in terms of your teaching? How much more? Where do you see your growth as a teacher?
I mean, the farthest I can take it would be amazing. You know, I think it's something that the more I learn, the more I'll be able to show somebody. So I'd love to be able to do some more classes, maybe incorporate adult classes and get them not so afraid to do the things that the kids are willing to start off with. Everybody starts off somewhere. It don't matter how old you are, and it's never too late. I mean, my mom, she's about to be 80 years old in July, and she'll still sit. Yeah, she'll still sit and she'll paint rocks. And, you know, she's got an interest in a lot of different things since I've been interested in things with the association. So it's great to see that too.
Excellent.
I would love to get in with maybe in the future, even senior centers, you know, and show them that we can do it. We can sit together and we can paint or whatever it is that they like to do. It takes your mind off things.
Oh, it does. It does. I don't know about you, but when I'm in my studio, it's just the world goes away and I can just find my peace again, find my bliss again.
Yeah, really, and that's why I'm so excited to go into my new one. There's more space for all those beautiful things on the wall, and
there you go.
Oh yeah, it's very exciting. It's peaceful there.
It is.
It's very peaceful. I love being a part of the association, and just to be able to sit in the studio, like you said, and just the whole world around you, no matter how your day was, it goes away.
Excellent. That's the vibe we've been trying to create, and I'm happy that you're a part of it. I wanted to talk a little bit about the upcoming show in the McGarvey Gallery.
Yes.
We are honored to have the advanced placement art students at Bishop Conley.
I'm very excited about that.
To have their exhibit there. We know that the school is closing down at the end of this year, so for them to be able to have a gallery show.
Absolutely.
They're teenagers, they're young, but they're very gifted artists. And I think that with teachers like you and like their teachers in school, I think to be able to bring art to their art at a young age and have it hang on in a gallery and have them, you know, have people come and view it. I think it makes a really big difference. I think it really makes a big difference.
I agree. I think it does. Just the first time that I was able to hang on the walls at the association, and to see people come in and buy your work even, it's an amazing feeling. Just to have somebody compliment what you did and see the work that you put into it and the energy and the love that went into it. It's a great feeling. So I'm sure that it's going to be a very exciting opening.
That opening is going to be, so for everyone, that opening is going to be April 1st from 5 to 8 and April 2nd from 1 to 4. Their work will hang in the gallery through the end of April. And we are just very, very excited. I know as a teacher and as April's a teacher, it's always wonderful to see people, young people, be so passionate about their artwork, create that portfolio. Maybe they can feel compelled to go on to art school, or even just take it and do art just for the love of it. We are grateful that Bishop Conley has partnered with us to be able to do this, and just put a plug in for people to come on out and see that beautiful artwork. These young people are phenomenally gifted. We also will have our own gallery show from our own art students in June. Again, that will be student work, and that's important. It's important for everyone to see that kids love art, and it's important that kids are able to express their art however they need to express their art. I think Miss April, as she's called by her students, does a phenomenal job at getting these young ones to be able to find that creative voice. They come with it and they're happy about it, but you bring it out and you give them the opportunity to express themselves. You don't ask them to, okay, everybody's going to paint the same thing. No, you give them an opportunity to free expression.
Oh yes, yeah. Everybody is different, and everybody can see the same thing, but in a different way. When you look out, I tell people, just for example, you look out at the ocean, there's so many things you can focus on. Whether you see a dolphin jump or the waves crashing in or what the skyline looks like. Each person is going to focus on one of those things in a different way.
Exactly.
So there's a way to express that through what they do, and I just love to help them be able to find that.
Well, I think you do a phenomenal job there with that.
Thank you.
You really honestly do a phenomenal job. Like I said, I know that your students absolutely love you. We also will be having, for all of your parents out there who need to do something with your children for school vacation week, Miss April and Miss Gwen are going to do vacation art week for school vacation, and you'll get an opportunity to meet Miss April and partake in her classes. Miss Gwen's going to do some work with them. Excuse me. And we're just really excited to offer that. Again, we're also offering summer art camp. We've already had a bunch of people want to go with us.
They
art
have a
camp.
lot of fun with that.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun last year.
Oh
with
yes,
that.
yeah. Last year was great. I was one of my highlights of the summer. I think I liked that better than going to relax at the beach last summer. It was a lot of fun.
We certainly did a lot of fun creative stuff. So we're looking forward to tapping the creativity of the little kids and the older kids and the adults in the city. I can't wait for you to, personally, I can't wait to see where you grow with your art.
Thank you.
I am so looking forward to seeing that. As the president, I've always appreciated your support in the running of the organization.
Well, you're an inspiration to me on that part.
Oh, it's just, when we have good people working together, that's the best possible
Absolutely.
thing. And we've got some good people doing their thing here now. And I've been sitting here watching you paint this tree, and I'm highly inspired to do this. During Summer Art Week, South Coast Art Week during May, Miss April will be teaching this kind of a piece of artwork, this tranquility tree. And I'm going to be a student that day. I'm looking forward to doing that as well.
And that'll be one of the ones I incorporate the stones in as well, so that'll be nice.
I'm excited about that, very excited about that. I think that you have come a long way as an artist. You've also grown very much as a teacher. And I am very, very happy to have you be part of this artistic journey that we're all seem to be wandering through here.
No, I'm very grateful to be able to be a part of it.
And I look forward to seeing what other things that you come up with, and how wonderful you are at doing all of these things that you do.
Thank you.
My pleasure.